and not around people. How about that?
Well, let me just say this. I enjoy interacting in the room. I enjoy your humor. But like Pepe, Scarlett really thrives on attention because she's insecure, right? So
I disagree, but go ahead.
You can disagree all you like. I'm talking about the way I think. And she's your lover. She's the person that is.
Nope, she's not my lover.
You're in love.
It's a friendship based on mutual respect and admiration.
Okay, so I'm not coming to the room anymore because I'm not.
So this is the offer that I'm going to make to Mojo and only Mojo. Mojo, in the spirit of winning friends and influencing people, I, for now, will offer to change my, oh my gosh, so nasty, foul, and racist that I love being a black woman shirt.
No. Don't change it.
Just for you, sir.
No. Do not change that shirt, sweetheart. I don't force any of my opinions on anybody like you.
I don't think you understand that I'm not doing it for you. I would do it for the room and Mojo only.
No, I don't care what you think, little person. I don't care.
He's not processing, is he? He's not connecting the dots.
No, he feels attacked, and it's hilarious, Bruno. He feels oppressed. It's just amazing.
So, Mo, it's been nice.
I think it's pathetic. You think it's hilarious. But go ahead, Timex. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't think I fail to see why a man of color. I don't understand why a man
it's been
would
fun.
It's very strange.
How you don't understand that?
Now you want to say something because I'm racist.
There's no lead time. I'm serious.
No, I'm never coming back to this fucking room. Never. And when I say never.
Wait, hold on. One mic. Time out. Don't leave yet. Hold on. Hakima, what'd you say? Hakima, what I said was,
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I don't know if your comment was directed towards me, but what I was saying is, I don't understand why there might be some confusion among anyone in the room or on the stage, why a man of color would feel some way about the shirt.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said.
I thought you was questioning like you felt something.
So now the reason being is she particularly does this so she can do her passive aggressive racism and her passive aggressive bullshit, and it's an ongoing pattern with Monica. It's an ongoing pattern with cunts like that, and so if people have the ability to call it out, and it's fine, and then she's the victim immediately, and she gets people like that think they want to cover for her, and in reality, Monica's not a decent person. The world would be better off with.
I have an ISO with Nye after Brad.
So I again, like you see how she gets.
Brad's minutes not like an ISO.
Brad, I'm leaving. Mo, it's been lovely. Nye, I'll talk to you.
It's great to see you.
Please keep it up. I hate that he left. I really hate it.
He's really one of the nicest people in that.
That's
So Nye, can I have an ISO with you?
Shout out to Hillary. What's up, girl?
I don't know who said that, but
I'm asking for an ISO conversation with Nye. Do y'all know the clubhouse lingo what ISO means?
I don't. So I was like listening to it. At first I said eyesore.
So maybe if you mute up, I could explain it. And
No, I
if
refuse.
she's interested or not.
Hey, the next person that interrupts when Scarlett's talking is going to get moved to the audience. This is getting ridiculous. Read the fucking rules.
I'm here.
Okay, thank you, because this is very important to me. Nye, when you see my PTR, what are your first thoughts and your first emotion?
Well, my first thoughts are it's Monica, so she's likely trolling. Number two, I think it's a bad marketing ad because they put a white woman in the shirt. So maybe the company is trolling us as well. And number three, where's the link so I can buy the shirt? Point
Yeah. So I love and appreciate all of that. All of it. So if you're not offended, and you're like, to be clear, and I want you to be totally honest with me, are you offended that I have this shirt as my PTR?
I don't know that I'm offended, but I honestly think that you're just being a troll. So I've come to understand trolls a lot. She does things for attention, for conversation, so I'm used to the show that is Monica, so I don't know that I'm offended. If I didn't know you, perhaps, and I don't know you personally, but if I didn't know your clubhouse antics, I probably would be like, she's up to it again, maybe trying to bait black folks into being outraged and,
Okay.
causing some division with blacks, but I just think you're trolling.
So tell
You're in the Matrix, I can't hear you.
Such a waste of
what the
time.
worst connotation of this PTR is to some people. Like time out, because he's really offended by it. And I'm having, like, I think it was humorous. And I'm remembering the little boy in the H&M commercial, the ad, cutest monkey in the jungle, because he was a
I have that green sweater, by the way.
people were very angry about that ad. And so I'm like, you can be mad thinking that H&M, whose market plan is to sell shirts to people, like put a black boy in a cutest monkey in the jungle shirt, but the cutest monkey in the jungle shirt could be worn by any child of any race or ethnicity.
True, but they chose a black boy, and we know the racial stereotypes and connotations associating blacks with monkeys. That was the casting director could have done a better job with that ad. The director, the PR firm, the ad agency, but that's calculated. That wasn't an accident that they selected a black boy to wear the cutest monkey in the jungle. I remember that ad, and so they don't get a pass for that.
Okay, all right, like fair enough, and I'm almost done with the ISO, and then we can open it up for desperate discussion.
When the ISO is complete, I would like to wait.
Almost done. So comparing that faux pas, that either nasty troll or stupid oversight, where does this shirt rank in that spectrum of being offended and offensive?
Well, I think it's really an individual case, right? I can see why people who are not black or not from the BIPOC community, I can see if you're not from that community why you don't think that a white woman in this ad with that shirt is offensive. While members of the black or the BIPOC community look at it with the side eye because why is there a white model wearing this shirt? It's very strange. My question to you is, Scarlett, you woke up this morning and decided to make this your PTR. So my question for you is why?
Same question.
Yeah, sure. And then we can open it up for discussion because I am trying to get somewhere and I probably should be talking less while I'm doing it. So I love irony. I have an admittedly weird sense of humor. I think race relations in our country are best handled lightly as possible with the best sense of humor, with the best intentions. So I am imagining a black model with I love being a white woman shirt. And then I'm wondering about the existence of I love being a white woman shirt to our culture, and if that might not end up with some bruises and beatings because I don't think people can love being white women in our society today. So there was I had 5 reasons for this PTR, and one of them was not being so provocative as to offend in the muffers to make them leave the room. That was never my intention. And that's why I offered for the good of the room with Mojo's direction that I would bank this in my PTR album for today. And I'm still willing to do that for In the Muff and Mojo, but Mojo has to say, yeah, Monica, it's a little too much for some people who are sensitive, and let's just put that
Ukrainian woman. Like, what, like, again, it's just like, I can see why timeline.
Did he go into the Matrix? Because
Yeah.
I just want to say that at some point.
There goes crazy Monica. She's in trolling again. Oh, what a nut. She's so nutty. But yet, when you walk out, like Monica, are you walking around? Like, are you gonna, like, in real life, are you gonna walk into a black community and put on that shirt?
Well, in this age of, you can identify as whatever you want to identify as. You know, she has that right to walk into the black community with that shirt on and say, I identify as a black woman.
And now you just shared one of the 5 reasons. Thank you, Nani. Thank you, Nani. Thank you, Nani.
I mean, because listen, I identify as Italian word, so.
And wear it in real life, Monica. Wear it in real life.
I would like to jump in here. So, this is one of the areas where Monica and I have disagreements. And I don't do it publicly, but her and I have private back channels that I don't need to read to you, where I think she could fend off the mob, as it were, by doing things slightly different. That being said, I think there's a huge leap that people make where if she decides to, wear a shirt in a provocative ad that generates a conversation, has an opportunity to allow us to discuss what our thoughts are when it comes to race relations. I would love to get to a point where anybody could wear that shirt and it wouldn't, inspire the thought that, like, oh, this must be hateful, we should fight about it. That being said, I don't think we're there. I think racial tensions are still in a place where people are overly sensitive, in my opinion. And but my guidance to Monica, and she can tell you this is true, it's always been to, like, my advice to her is to do less discussions about race because of the perception that people have that somehow she is racist. And I will put my entire reputation on the line to say that I do not believe that Monica is racist. I don't believe that anybody has ever made that case. I also think it's fair. It's fair when people say that they think that Monica's a troll, because, as I've told her many times before, I think she's a benevolent troll. I don't believe that she wants to harm anybody. That being said, her intentions to not harm people doesn't necessarily mean that overly sensitive people won't get offended. That will happen. And as soon as I
Scott, welcome to the campaign relationship. We're listening to Mojo pontificate about Monica. You haven't helped the campaign yet, Scott. I'm asking you, please take an active effort to help. Do an interview, do a repost, do anything. What can you do for the campaign, Scott?
It's not her wearing the shirt. She thought it was funny.
Sorry, Scott, what was that?
I'll do anything. You know I live and die to people. I personally...
Alright, I need you to go to X, and I need you to do some retweets.
Ideas. I mean, if you look at my PTR,
Or you can go to X and type in, hey Brock, why should we vote in the 16th district for John Kitover versus Darren Kerr? And say, Darren, are you man enough to debate John Kitover for Congress?
Again, to protect her, I advise her to walk some of that stuff back, because some people just don't. They don't want to get along. They want to catastrophize everything, and they want to vilify everybody. They can't be a good guy in their story if they don't find a bad guy. And so I don't think Monica's a bad person. I don't think Monica is out to hurt anybody. I certainly don't think she's a fucking racist. What I do think is that she's a fucking incredible troll. And I think that when people do get offended, that's working. And again, And for what it's worth, I have cautioned her to, to try different directions. She doesn't listen. She's her own woman. It's one of the things I respect about her.
I'm sorry. So just to be just an example of the double standards on how white women are treated with greater scrutiny than any other population. Darrell had this PTR and another one of an obese thing on his profile, and he had a little discussion about it, but not the pressure and not the censorship and not that the moral conviction of righteous indignation, despite literally having a lumberjack monkey as his PTR. Now I'm going to change it right now.
Hey moderators, could you put me in the queue, please? This is John. Thank you.
Hey John, you get the mic right now, because I'm going to change my PTR again.
So the campaign does have a response from a Craigslist job applicant who claims he's a field director with a team set up in Chicago who can get signatures. I'm asking if in 12 minutes we do a hard stop, a room reset, a title reset, and we call this gentleman at 2 o'clock who claims he's willing and able to help the campaign. Also, Antidote just made the first wire transfer into the bank account today. It takes 2 to 3 days, and it was for $500. So thank you all who contributed, and thank you very little anyone else who has claimed and done libel and slander about stolen valor and made death threats on the app. Thank you so much, everyone.
I think the app is
We'll see if Brad goes crazy.
If we're going to do a call, I'm going to request that everyone remain quiet for that call. If you can't do that, if you can't fight that temptation, move yourself down. If you make noise during that, I'm going to, even though it's not a written rule, I'm giving you a verbal warning. I will absolutely remove you. So when we have that call, I hope everybody can hear it, and it'll only be effective if everyone remains quiet. Ashley, you were saying something?
I think like the campaign on the shirt is rage bait. I think it's obvious, but I went and looked it up because I wanted to see if Target, if they had gotten any blowback, had removed it, and I see Walmart actually has that same shirt, but if they went.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw my Instagram, Scott, but go to John Kitover, and I basically outed Brad for making death threats against people on this app. Looking out for Jane, beautiful Jane, poor woman, horrible things were said. Horrible things. Insane things.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking up for Jane.
That doesn't cross the threshold.
Jane is a Kitover fan.
For using it in their PTR.
I wouldn't go as far as saying it makes them a racist for using their PTR, but it's hard to ignore the bizarre magnetism and feeling so compelled, feeling so called to immediately, hours after the ad comes out, to rock that PTR, because if Target says it's okay, then I'm not a racist.
Like, just an observation, and again, for what it's worth, and the last comment I'll make, I'm not a fan of the shirt. I'm not a fan of Monica choosing this as her PTR. That being said, I think the overreaction from some of you it helps me to understand why Monica might want to do it. Maybe what she cares about most is exposing overreactions.
It's the underreaction.
I still, Yukima, can you tell me why love being a black woman is bad?
I mean, when you're not a black woman, you have the reputation that you have. You walk around with a shirt on saying that I love being a black woman. When you're not a black woman, how is that okay? It's clearly race baiting. It's rage baiting. And anyone that chooses to participate in rage baiting or race baiting is a racist.
So if I wore a shirt, I love being a white woman, what would your reaction be, sir?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with you loving being a white woman. You wear a shirt saying, I love being a white woman. Kudos to you for loving who you are.
And see, that's interesting to me because I would never want to wear a shirt saying I love being a white woman.
Because you're more proud of being a black woman, of like or not, that makes sense.
But Akima, would you wear a shirt saying I love being a white woman?
Can I finish? I wouldn't dare wear her that, but I would be nice if I finished the sentence without you jumping off the mic.
You can't, Akima, because she can violate her own fucking rules that she wants to go on.
What if I wore a shirt that says, because some days I do identify as a rich Jewish woman, a rich Jewish white woman, when I'm not identifying as a Time Lord. So can I wear a shirt that says, I love being a rich white Jewish woman? Would that offend anyone? I'm just curious.
Hold on.
That would be epic.
Hold on. I'll go to Cafe Press right now and have it printed and shipped to you if you want one.
And I'll wear it in my PTR.
I would love that.
It's not gonna go away.
Why, Akima?
It'll be an interesting case study to see what the reaction will be when a black woman wears a similar shirt. It'll be an interesting case study. Social media experiments. I love social media experiments.
Me too.
You know what would have been more clever by Target in this non-binary, I identify as this, I identify as a toaster. If they actually just flat out said, I love being a woman. I love being a man.
Hakima, Scarlett, you did read a book.
Walmart has an ad of a white man wearing this shirt and rocking it. I think that's hilarious.
Scarlett, you did read a book with Hakima the other day, didn't you? Wasn't it called The Tao Te Ching? You both read a book together. What was that book about exactly, Scarlett? You read a little bit, and Hakima read a little bit. Do either of you remember what you read?
There's a phrase in there that caught my attention about good men being models for bad men and bad men being the work of good men. Did I get that right?
Scarlett, I have a better idea. Why don't I wear a shirt that says, I love being Monica? What the
But I have one. I love being nice. So we can be friends. Oh man, I want to grow up to be nice.
Hey, Michael, why did you make that phrase to race? And we're talking about race, and he actually remembered something. And you said that phrase is that somehow good man and bad man is somehow racial.
I don't know what you're talking about, Akima. John asked if we remembered what we read from the Tao Te Ching, and that was the one line that I remember that I was paying attention to because I had questions about it. Did you make it racial, sir, or did I?
Okay,
I don't think I did, Akima.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me interrupt your discourse here because in 5 minutes we're going to call our field director, and I'm going to inform him that he is on our HQ conference call, and there's about 30 people listening. But you have to remember, if anybody comes off mic, he probably will not be able to hear you, and it will just sound garbled to him. So anything you think he can hear, he's not going to hear, so don't waste your time trying to interrupt a quick and short, pleasant conversation.
So wait, you're gonna fuck around with a guy who's actually looking for a job on your big campaign?
See, it's that kind of comment, Brad, that I'm worried about, that this gentleman who has responded to a Craigslist campaign, who needs money, and we have money to give him, and he wants to get signatures, you might discourage him from doing work for the campaign. So as Mojo said, if anybody interrupts, and I'm going to tell him he's on a conference call, if anybody interrupts or, causes a rude outbreak, they're going to be put to the goo because you will be stopping the flow and, forward progress of this campaign to elect myself, John Kitover. And Brad, you can go to my Instagram account. I'm not going to bring up former drama, but I did make a post about you. I think you blocked me on Instagram. I hope you unblock me and we become friends. But you can go to John Kitover on Instagram to see some legal information involving yourself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, probably not. We'll never be friends in any legal action. You can go ahead and try. I really don't care. And I got time and attorneys to deal with shit like that. And as far as I'm concerned, some whack job on Clubhouse is not going to do very much. Again, what I have, you really are stretching. You're going to fuck with a guy who's actually looking for a job, trying to find something, not trying to scam you. He's going out there for a job, and you're going to fuck around with him. So at the end, are you?
We're not effing around with anybody. This guy responded to a job ad. We've got $500 in the bank account, and we need signatures, Brad.
about you or Canadian cuts like you, but fucking A, you're gonna fuck with some guy in the real world that wants to fucking get a job? You're wasting his time.
Where did this empathy come from all of a sudden?
Fuck you, dude. Shut the fuck up. Go gag on a dick. Go make potions or whatever it is you do in Canada. You guys are gonna really fuck with some guy and think it's fucking heads up. You guys are gonna have a good time with it? Holy fuck. Nah, I expect better out of you. Holy shit.
Well, I didn't expect
Serendipity, I expect better out of you. You guys always brag about your moral authority over and over, and you guys think this is a fucking joke to make
I didn't expect to hear one empathetic statement from your mouth, but you really surprised us here.
Hold on. He said, this is all John's work, John's campaign. I am just chilling in the muck, co-moderating in a space with people that I really enjoy sharing conversation with. This has nothing to do with me. What am I supposed to do? I don't control John. I don't know John. I don't know these people. I don't give a damn. Like,
1 minute. All right, everybody, I just updated my PTR. That is Darren LaHood with Speaker Johnson.
You're gonna mess with some poor guy off of fucking Craigslist who's probably out there job hunting. Because I know this. I got candidates that are lined up that are asking for work, that are sitting out there, and I have like 400 fucking candidates to go through a position that I may have two. Like, I hear their complaints. They're telling me it's rough.
Scott, you see how hard it is to organize people?
This guy who's fucking out there beating the pavement, who's actually looking for work and trying to find something, and you're gonna toy with him?
I know, it's like
Somehow
dealing
get your
with
fucking nuts up and
people on the
listen to
psych
fucking
ward who
Edmund
are
John or whatever
extremely
fucking
aggressive.
name he goes by? What the fuck? Are you like into torturing little fucking kids? Do you want to watch a pedophile fucking do a child? Are you guys like that desperate for fucking content? That's what you're akin to doing here.
Okay, I updated my PTR to Darren LaHood, shaking hands with Speaker Johnson, and Darren LaHood is on the left. That's who we're going to defeat and remove from Congress in the 16th district. Now, you know, Brad, your negative criticism is taken and noted. Everything is live streamed on YouTube and in other rooms, so please refrain from speaking as we call our new field director from Craigslist. And everyone in the room who thinks that this is a joke, well, that's okay. Get your dopamine, but go to John for Congress. And also, Mojo, if we could do a room title reset and pin the link for donations, because I think it's moments like this where people are going to go into their heart, dig deep, and know that road raging on Clubhouse, screaming and shouting everybody down and constantly coming into rooms every single day to repeat yourself is the definition of madness and lunacy. And that's exactly what I'm fighting against in Congress, in the Senate. And I think the big beautiful bill, which adds $2.4 trillion to the deficit and that Darren LaHood voted for, is a complete travesty, and it's theft, and it's fraud, it's waste and abuse. And I want to encourage everyone to repeat the mantra: stop borrowing, stop spending. Say it with me, everybody. Stop borrowing, stop spending. Okay, Mojo, if we could change the room title, pin the link. I'm ready to call our field director.
Some poor guy who wants to get a job. Way to go.
Okay, you're breaking the room, you're breaking the house rules, Brad. I'm objecting that you're breaking the house rules. Please refer to the house rules.
Jesus Christ. Do you think anybody's gonna vote for you? You don't even know your own district. You don't know what's going on. You're fucking fake as fuck. You're the dumbest motherfucker on this app. You are retarded. Like, shut the fuck up. You're just fucking scamming some poor guy who wants to get a job to feed his family. You don't know what he's going through. You don't know what last leg he might be on. He's answering Craigslist ads, which means he's desperate for fucking anything. And you're gonna fuck
Why
around
are you
with him?
pretending to care about people?
Jesus Christ. Like, I'll fucking care all day long, dipshit. I wore a uniform to try to protect Americans. You want a fucking booty clip because it provides you some mild fucking entertainment perfume maker. Go back to Canada, suck daddy's dick. Stay the fuck out of America's business.
I don't have the link to the donation page, but I will say this: as someone that's hired campaign workers before, you have volunteers and then you have paid positions. If the guy's looking for a paid position and gets hired for it, he'll get paid. I don't think anybody on this stage is pro-slavery.
Yeah, we've raised $1,000, and we're going to have an open and transparent conversation with this gentleman that we respect and reply to our Craigslist ad. So Brad's accusations are a violation of the room rules, and it's wasting our time and slowing this campaign down. I'm willing to sit here and be patient and take our sweet time to come together to, donate to this campaign and call this field director and see what he's all about, because a lot of people really like this work, and I've worked with very enthusiastic people who love politics and being on the ground, and the marshals of the world that love shaking hands, meeting people, and organizing for politics. So I'm going to refrain from mentioning former speakers in this room, and I'm going to leave all former drama out. But my Instagram at John Kitover, if you're not following me yet, I have written a legal warning to Brad to refrain from doing any more libel or slander against me or this campaign. And if everybody's ready, we can call the field director and see how he responds. And I'm going to inform him that we have some heated people in the campaign HQ. And, if they do break the rules, as Mojo has stated previously, if anybody speaks up and interrupts this call, they will be immediately kicked to the goo. And I'm going to tell our field director, the rules of the campaign HQ conference call. Okay, I'm going to let the room simmer for just about 5 minutes, and then we're going to call the field director.
Do you think it might be a wise idea to do maybe a couple deep breaths? If somebody can lead us to a breathing exercise, I think that might help.
Mojo, can I just say I've been on this app for a while. This is great content. This is fantastic. I just want to affirm everything about this.
Was it great contact when you needed financial help and people had to pitch in and people were begging for you online? That was great contact, wasn't it? Since you're so quick and easy to jump on that one.
I'm just saying, I'm enjoying what's going on. Right? What do you think, Brad? I'm just saying, I think this is interesting.
Yeah, at least some fucking poor guy who's looking for a job. Yeah, it's great. Says the fucking Christian minister, take your holy roller ass and fucking move it on.
Brad, what did I do tonight?
Nothing, Scott. Good to see you, Scott. I'm glad that you're here. Sick. We got Scott in the house. Nice, good
Scott,
guy.
can you do a Trump impersonation for Mojo, please?
We got some Moose. We got William. We got Hakima. We got Mike.
Bima.
Great gentleman in the area as number one. Go ahead, Mojo. Yes, sir.
Can you please walk us through a breathing exercise? Just instruct people to take a deep breath and breathe in, breathe out. Can you do that for us?
Did someone just pop her when she's breathing in, and then we can just see how long it takes before her evaporation?
Yes, let's close our eyes. Closing eyes and take a deep breath in. Hold. And a deep breath out. Some more. Deep breath in. Hold. Deep breath out.
Just wrap the plastic bag around your head, and then we can just be done with this and hearing your voice.
And the last. Deep breath in. Hold. Deep breath out.
John, I think this is the most ready we're going to get for this call.
Okay, let's do the call.
Remember that since somebody's so fucking happy about it, the next time you guys want fundraisers, the next time your kid needs fucking surgery, or you can't pay the lights, you need mechanics, and you come to me and you ask for money, you've asked for kidney transplants, you've asked for wheelchairs, you've asked for fundraisers. I'm gonna remember this, literally all of you, because you do this shit. You guys run into problems, and then you come to someone like me, hey, can you pay my fucking bills? Oh, hey, my kid needs this. Oh, hey, can I have that? And a number of you have done that. And you know what? I'm really fucking disgusted that a bunch of you would actually toy with this guy off the street who's looking for a job. A poor kid that's fucking looking for a job. You're gonna toy with him. And get your kicks out of it? The fuck, man? Now I know why. You spare me your fucking political rhetoric. You ain't for change. You're just for fucking people over. You're sick fucking purveyors. You guys are just as bad as the people you try to
application, or sorry, what did the job post on Craigslist actually say?
Yeah, I'd be happy to share it with you if you'd like. I can put it in the chat. Maybe that's a good idea before we call him. Let me get you the Craigslist link. Please hold.
Is he waiting right now for you to call him?
No, he said call me at your convenience. I don't even know if he's going to pick up. I'm just saying, we're going to have to get past these road bumps before we can actually successfully conduct a campaign conference call. I'm getting you the Craigslist link, and then we can do the call. But I mean, I'm willing to sit here all day and be as patient with Brad and others in this room as long as it takes. I'm very patient when it comes to this campaign.
Look, Brad feels that badly that we're taking money or opportunity away from the gentleman. Perhaps he'd like to donate to your campaign so the funds can go directly to the interviewee.
Okay, so moderators, maybe you could pin the campaign, a fundraising campaign. I can't do all the heavy lifting. I know Mojo is doing 99% of the campaign coordinating here, and he's just an independent contractor, not actually volunteering or even working for the campaign, but merely conducting a positive Mojo experience. So let me pin the campaign donation from my profile, which you can't copy and paste. Let me put it in the chat. If anybody here can send $10 or $100, it's much appreciated. And guess what? It's going to go to hopefully the gentleman we're about to call. And again, this campaign is totally transparent, and I'm matching every dollar up to $1,000. And right now we are at $1,100, and Clubhouse users have contributed over $500. And I want to thank Mike Moon. Brad, what do you think about Mike Moon sending $25 yesterday to the campaign to elect John Kitover?
I think he wasted his money. I think he pissed it down the drain. I think you're still a scammer. I think you're still full of shit. And you have been. And again, you're fucking scamming some poor guys looking for a job, which just tells me everything I need to know. And for all those that go around preaching their conservative Christian values and all that high level shit, when it comes to the real world, and you start fucking around with people who actually are looking for jobs, looking for work, the ones that conservatives are all up in arms about, you apparently have no problem placing that over. So you got your Monicas out there who quote Jordan Peterson, you got your Beamas talking about individualism and anarchy, but you know what? Fuck that. Go ahead, place the guy over. See how well it works for you. Fuck with the poor guy. Go ahead, get your kicks out of it. I bet you flick that little fucking beam after you lift your flupa up. Flick that little thing until you fucking orgasm on it while shoving ho-hos down your throat. Because quite frankly, you're fucking with somebody in real life who's actually out there powering the people.
Hold on a second. Nye or Scarlett, if you could share the link up top to the campaign.
I'm sorry. I'm in heavy downtown Dallas traffic. I can't.
Okay.
Where's the link? I'm sorry, where's the link?
It's in John's.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay, cool. And Scarlett, don't tell people where you're located.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a slip. I just want to see the Craigslist ad because I'm confused. Brad's talking about things and if it was
Got it. Let me get it for you. Hold on a second.
clear about payment. Maybe it was written in a way to get experience working campaigns, which there are plenty of newly out of college or even in college kids that would love to do that type of thing for free just for their resume.
100%.
Or whatever money can be thrown their way. I mean, I don't understand what Brad is not targeting people who are, what are you picturing here?
Okay, link is in the chat. This is the ad in Peoria, and I put up multiple ads across the state of Illinois throughout the district. It's also in Bloomington and Rockford and Peoria. Those are the three major towns in the 16th district. Peoria, Bloomington, Rockford, and you can check them out. They're all on Craigslist. It all shows the other postings, and that's what I put up. I can read it to you all if you're too lazy to click. It says, Republican candidate Congressman John Kitover, #Illinois16, is looking for Republicans and politically interested citizens to join the campaign in a variety of roles: door knocking and grocery store ballot signatures, podcast content creation on X, YouTube, Instagram, AI content creation, social audio content creation, treasurer, fundraiser, and event coordinators, etc. Compensation $15 an hour. Now, the gentleman who replied says that he's been working in politics for quite a while, and he wants to be paid per signature or board or for a full petition sheet with certified signatures. So, you know, in order to call this guy, I would just encourage everybody in the room to take a deep breath, and I'm ready to give him a call if everybody else is.
Yeah, John, can I just recommend this with the 500 plus valid signatures that need to be submitted? Maybe even though the campaign right now only has $1,000 in it, I would offer him $2 a signature for the valid signatures. I think that would be, as somebody that's donated to the campaign, I think that would be a wise way to spend that money, and see if he's okay with that.
Is $1,000 your cap that you're able to pay him, or do you have your own money that you can pay this kid to? Like,
we will continue to raise money, but if he's getting $15, actually, if he's getting $2 a signature, that's something that you can promise, because you could offer $2 a signature. And in fact, if he surpasses the amount that we have, I'm happy to kick in more to be able to cover it. I mean, it's less than 600 signatures to get on the ballot, but they have to be valid signatures, which means you might need more signatures because the valid signatures is what counts.
Hold on one second. I just also just want to address one thing Brad is suggesting or implying, that we are wasting this man's time. I have spent many days here now with Mojo and yourself and other people here, and a lot of people here, their money is tied up in this now, Brad. And I want to be as transparent about this as possible. So you can watch the YouTube live right now. I put the link in the chat. I'm going to inform him prior to the start of the conversation that the conversation is and will be recorded, because he lives in the state of Illinois. So I want to make sure that all of this is documented prior to this call, because there shouldn't be any legal complexities about this campaign conference call. So Mojo and other moderators, I am asking you to please enforce rules and not waste this gentleman's time, because in my opinion, Brad is projecting. He's wasting our time, and if he starts interjecting, he'll be wasting his time. And now, Brad, you'll become the hypocrite. So don't waste his time, don't waste my time, don't waste anybody's time in this room. This is all transparent and fully legit, and I'm wasting a lot of time doing this, but I'm telling you, it's all documented, it's all legit.
How about this? I'm going to take it an extra step. I'm just going to remove everyone from the stage until the call is over, and then I'll bring people back up and we can discuss. Is that fair?
It's fine by me.
People can move themselves down too, that would help.
No, there's a possibility that this conference call goes absolutely nowhere, because when I inform him that he's on a recorded line, he may decline to want to even continue to speak. Just FYI.
You may also want to tell him, it's a good idea to not share his name.
All right, well, I've got his name in the email. I'm not opposed to sharing his name, maybe. But anyways, okay, are you ready to do the call?
Let's go. And please, everyone, stick around, because after the call, we'll bring people up, and maybe people's hearts and minds will be changed on what this effort is, and we'll get some more donations going so we can pay this guy.
We'll see. He's got a New York number.
Hello?
Hey Ed, it's John Kitover in Chicago calling you about the field director campaign manager position. How are you doing?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me, Ed?
Yeah, I can hear you now. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm good. How are you? This is John Kitover in Chicago. I'm calling you back about the field manager position, campaign manager position for vote signatures on petitions.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so can you tell me your interest and why you want to work for the campaign, or where do you live, and how we can work together? Maybe. What are your thoughts?
Okay. Yeah, I'm from Memphis, but I'm up here working on some state rep petitions with my group, and finishing up here. And so I'm totally open to working with you. Like I was saying, most of my guys, they work per seed, they're pros, and so just want to see like what was your business scale model out, what were you trying to do? We usually get a budget and come in, we knock them out, validate them through our app or your app, however you'd like to do it, and get them on in, notarized, and move from there. We've got demographics, whatever your district you're trying to reach, and then we go out there, boots on the ground, and get it done.
Okay, that sounds good. Listen, I'm gonna let you know that I'm gonna put you through to a conference call with our HQ, who's helping me do a lot of the marketing and campaign strategy, digital strategy, so they can listen into the call. And the call is going to be live streamed onto YouTube. Are you okay being on a recorded line for the rest of the conversation?
No problem.
Okay, so Mojo here, is our campaign director, and he can listen in and he can speak as well. I just wanted to, see, like, how much are you asking per signature?
You said to me 1,200 signatures.
Correct.
And what time frame you trying to do it by? September, March?
What is it, Mojo? End of October?
It has to be submitted by October the 27th.
October 27th. Everything's got to be notarized and submitted.
And is this a statewide or just a district?
It's District 16. The major towns are Rockford, Peoria, Bloomington, Normal.
District 16. So you're looking at probably like what, 50-mile radius?
Yeah, at least. And it's, top of the state to bottom center of the state, Peoria.
So there'd be some travel.
It would be two cities, really, Rockford and Peoria.
Rockford and Peoria, okay. So would you be handling lodging for the guys as well?
Yeah, we can do, on a Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday. I'd say anywhere from $8 to $10 a gig.
Yeah, 8 to 10 a sig. So right now we only have a budget of $2 a sig based on our campaign contributions. We've got $1,100 in our campaign account, but we believe we'll be able to raise more, substantially more over the next 72 hours. We're doing a lot of new digital marketing and social media stuff on X. And we have other people who are listening in on this call. Just FYI, there's a lot of people listening in on this call that have a lot interested in this campaign. And so everything, yeah.
What's the demographic area of Rockford and your district 12 that you're trying to reach? I know it's Republican. Is this a rural area or is it populated?
Yeah, it's rural. I mean, these are the two largest towns in the district, and they're pretty substantial in size. So, any major grocery store, there's always going to be enough people on a Friday, Saturday night in Rockford or Peoria to do significant amounts of signature and petition signing. That could be major bars, it could be hotels, it could be grocery stores, it could be restaurants. There's a lot of people out on a Friday, Saturday, and within 2 weeks, I think the signatures could be gathered. it's just a question of, if you want to do it individually or you want to, get 1 to 2 people. But again, I mean, your help is really needed. You are the only person who has responded to our Craigslist ad, other than, where do you live, and can you maybe tell some of the people listening who might be contributing to your work? Because everybody listening will most likely donate to you. All this money is going to go to you directly. So what would you want to let the people know who want to give to you? Tell them about yourself and why they should trust you with their money.
Well, I'm Edward Matthews. I've worked on several campaigns. I've worked on getting people on presidential ballots. So I've been a regional director with Ron DeSantis, Texas. I was on that campaign. I worked posting cottonjobs.gov, you name it, Vanguard. I have a track record. I continue to resume as well. I'm in Chicago right now, finishing up. I'm working on the 42nd district, running some state rep, and just finished up the 98 key bud and gather other ballots, non-marker. So I mean, we're killing it, and so I just happened to see this ad, somebody forwarded it to me, and I was like, hey, let's shoot for it and see what's going on. I mean, because we're about done here, and so I take pride in my work, and so do my people, and we travel looking for Native Americans that are trying to do their due diligence and try to get on ballot.
Okay, that sounds great. So are you comfortable sharing your name and your telephone number or your social media handles with people in this room that would want to contact you, speak to you directly, follow you, and get to know you before they send you money?
Sure.
Okay, so how can people get in touch with you? And I will repeat back what you tell me so everybody can make sure they can hear it, and I'll put it in the chat of this conference call.
Okay. It is Edward Matthews.
Well, actually, people are saying don't share your number. I'm not sure, because so I want to let you know, Edward, that we have people also listening in on this call that are not happy with our campaign, but we still include them in the conference call regardless. So you're going to get...
What do you mean not happy with the campaign? Are they contributors that are not happy with what's going on, or you just broadcast it?
It's an open conference call on an app called Clubhouse, and I've been doing... Clubhouse is the app. You can join the can you actually maybe download the app Clubhouse and join the room?
I used to have it, but I'm actually in a restaurant having lunch right now, so it'll probably take a minute. But send me the link. Can you pick me the link for your room?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, but just look up Edward Matthews on Facebook. I'm not really social media kind of guy as far as my private life, but I have what is that website?
LinkedIn.
I have. Let me get my system. Hold on.
And by the way, do you have a vehicle? Do you have transportation? Yeah, I'm here.
Yes. Well, yes, you're about to text me a link that I'm going to shoot it to. I thought she was already on the phone. I'm just trying to bring her up to speed. Can you introduce yourself to her, sir?
Sure. I'm John. What's your name?
Elena.
Okay, yeah, I put up a Craigslist ad because I'm running for Congress, and this is a conference call where we're discussing Edward's, you know, uh, application to gather petition signatures. So there's a lot of people listening in on this call that will be funding Edward's operations and vote petition signature gathering in Rockford and Peoria. So I think he was asking you if you have his LinkedIn or a resume that you could send or post it to his social media profile so people can like it or retweet it.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. So, Edward, I just sent you the link now.
Okay, cool. So I wanted to ask you, do you have transportation? Do you have a car? Do you have a car?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, send me that resume, and I'm gonna send you the link to the Clubhouse room. And if you download the app, I'll send you the room, and you can come in here and talk to individuals who are going to be contributors to funding your vote petition signature gathering. So again, you feel you're confident, you're the right man for the job, that you can gather these signatures. You've done this before, and you're motivated to do it. Correct?
Yes. I wouldn't have called if I couldn't have did it. That's why I was asking. Yeah, 1,200 signatures is not a lot. But still have to look at the terrain. Everything sounds good until you get out there on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I probably wouldn't need 5 or 6 people. I probably just come out there and bang that out with a couple sides. So when you said $2 a signature, it's like $2,000. And that is the most that you could do.
We right now the campaign has $1,100 in it. I would personally bring it up to 900 to the 2,000, but I'm 100% confident that based on the number of people we have listening in on this conversation right now, we will easily surpass the $2,000 mark. And if you really show results, and if you come and join the conference calls and speak with other campaign organizers and donors, I think you'll self-fund yourself, and you could maybe generate thousands of dollars doing this very profitable experience for you.
Okay. Sure. Have you sent me the Clubhouse link?
I will in a second. Just go into the App Store. Are you on Android or Apple? Just download the app, Clubhouse, reinstall it on your phone, because if you don't have the app, the room URL won't work anyways.
Okay, one second.
outside of signatures, what other areas of business are you looking for?
Well, it's primarily a digital marketing strategy position where you'd be creating content and having conference calls with constituents and campaign donors, as well as gathering the signatures. So there's a digital marketing component to this, which is all through Clubhouse.
Okay. Elena,
Yes,
did you hear that?
yes, I know.
That is her forte. She's a webmaster, also social media, paper, search engine optimization. She does all of that.
Okay, fantastic, because we definitely need that, and I am 100%. If you also joined our conference call on Clubhouse, you could probably help raise hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for your valuable work.
Oh, awesome. That sounds really good.
Okay, fantastic. Well, can you introduce yourself maybe to the people listening in on this call?
Yes. Are you talking now or in the clubhouse?
Yeah, you can do it right now. Go ahead.